Hey, what's up? This is Deya Direct, and welcome back to Girlfriend FM. We are on our series, The Mind of Men. And this time we are talking to some single brothers. I don't know how I've coerced them to come and talk to me, but they have. And I'm so excited about it because if you really want to know what men think, you have to ask them. Then you gotta listen. So here we go. Hi, Shane
Hi,
Dumas.
how you doing?
Good. Shane is in his 30s and
Yes,
he's in sales and in a relationship.
yes.
Okay, and we also have Desi Brown, who is
How
with
you doing?
LD Unlimited, who's in marketing and branding and events planning. And we want to thank you for joining us. Also,
Thank you for
newly in
having
a
me.
relationship.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
And we are most pleased to have Mr. Lanye Miller, who is a running back for the Dallas
Hey,
Cowboys.
hey now, how you doing?
I know you running, baby.
Yes, I am.
Well, thank you, Lanye, for also joining us. And you guys are all successful, and here you are, black men in America who basically have unlimited women because the numbers are just there. Statistically, more women outnumber single black men,
Oh
and
yeah.
more women are clamoring after single black men.
Definitely in Texas.
What does that
Yeah.
feel like for you? And how do you navigate that in your life and be in a relationship?
It feels good to me. I mean,
It's nice to have options.
yeah,
Definitely. Agreed.
it's a journey. It's fun, meeting different people. It's a lot of temptations when you're in a relationship, but at the same time, I mean, you can kind of see what's out there. You can kind of gauge on what you want, what you like, what you don't like per se. So, I mean, it's a lovely situation.
And that was my thing. I went to the University of North Texas up in Denton.
Mm-hmm.
So you had North Texas, and then across the way you had Texas Women's University. So I think it was something like 17-1 when I was in college.
Wow.
So you have a blast. You, like he was saying, you definitely find out what you don't want, and and you kind of put together what you do want. So
And here you are. I mean, you're an NFL player. They got to be coming from everywhere.
I mean, it's definitely been an experience, just being out here for the first year, just going out with the guys, just seeing the type of women you meet, everything from Hispanic to black to white. There's just so much majority, so much out there to get into. But you just got to be careful and just make sure you weed the good from the bad.
Okay, so gentlemen, because women, there are a lot of pretty women. Women dress up for men. We present ourselves to you. So you initially meet our representatives. How do you, make the cut, if you will? Because after you meet a pretty woman, if you got 10 pretty women, what makes you say, this is the woman that I'm interested in? What are the qualities you look for?
A conversation for one. What is she talking about? Pretty much her values is important to me. The way she carry herself, that's number one. When you have a conversation with a person, you can really find out a lot about them, what comes out of their mouth, as a stranger, So
and with me, like I have a lot of experience in doing a lot of like nightlife events. So I don't typically talk to women like on a major level until I've seen them a few times, or because I'm in the club on a regular basis working. So if I see them out too much, it's like, okay, I don't want that. You know what I mean?
Ooh, talk on that a little bit.
Well, it's like I can spot them. I'm more intrigued by the woman who I've seen her one time in a month and a half, and then maybe I'll see her again the next month.
So party
As
girl is not the
party
one.
girls, no, they're not the ones. Unfortunately,
Mm.
like if I see you in the club every week, I'm thinking like. Like nah, you just in here looking, you in here chasing. If my man plays for the Cowboys, if I see you at his table one week and the next week you at one of my other boys' table, like there's too much
yeah,
traffic. You know what I mean? You too hot.
Yeah,
Too hot
I
right now.
definitely agree with your standpoint on that because a
yeah.
lot of women that I meet out here, I'm sure, everybody knows everybody. And if you go into the same parties and the same functions, you're going to run into a lot of the same people. So, you ask questions. You ask one of your boys, oh, do you know so-and-so? And odds are, most of the time they do. And you see her out the next weekend and the following weekend, you get an idea of what kind of person she really is. And you stay away from those red flags.
Well, if you can meet new girls all the time, why be in a relationship?
Well, my situation, I'm in a relationship because I think at this particular point, I'm kind of getting to the point where you get tired of meeting new people. You need some, you want to get to the point where you have, in my opinion, two or three people in your corner. So,
Oh, two or three.
right. I mean, yeah, two or three. But
I mean, so you ain't really okay. Keep going, keep going.
two or three, in other words, what I mean, I have my girlfriend, then I have my two friends who know that I have a girlfriend, in case things don't work out or what have you.
Do your two friends get to meet your girlfriend?
Oh, yeah, they know her. I mean, I'm open. It's all about being honest and being upfront. I mean, you have problems when you tend to lie and you do things, but if you open and upfront about it.
And do you find even if you have game, is game really telling women the truth?
I honestly feel like it works better when you tell the
Right.
truth.
That's what,
Like
right.
like I just recently got a girlfriend, but before when I was just dating, like I had homeboys who would always have a problem. Like you're likely to get in more trouble if you lie to women than like I was open. Like I tell them off Jump Street, like yeah, I'm dating women. I'm dating a lot of women. So if you might see me tomorrow with somebody after you saw me the night
know what
before,
it is.
after we were hanging last night. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And you know what it is. But if you lying and telling women,
Right.
hey, it's just all about you, and then she see you with somebody, she go blow up the spot.
Oh my good, has that happened to you before?
No, because I always tell the truth. And it's like for some reason I think women like to compete. So if he got somebody or it's always pretty women around, then they more like they trying
more
harder. Like
inclined,
man,
yeah.
okay, I got to step up to the plate to get
Right,
him
right.
because he got this around him already. So
Well, you know a little bit about competition.
I mean, most definitely, I definitely agree with him on that standpoint. As far as
Speak up a little bit.
no girl wants somebody who ain't got nobody. So if you have
Exactly.
somebody that's there, if you have somebody that they know is present, they trying to work to get her spot. So it's pretty much like a competition. Like if you out there and you present a girl, odds are the other girl's gonna be like, "Oh, I want his spot. Like he treat her right. He treat her like a queen. Like I want to be that woman."
And you know how women are. If he come like in here right now with a pretty woman, it's five other women like she don't look better than me. Like he need to be with me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Especially if they on point that day,
Right.
they like, oh no,
Right.
he thinks
She ain't
she'll
it.
die. Well, I'm a 15 compared to her.
Well, does that same scenario apply then? If you meet a woman and she has a boyfriend, do you really care?
Nowadays, people don't respect
Yeah,
relationships
at
the same. Back in the day, I think they did a little bit more, but now, if a woman could say she got a husband and a dude to be like, okay, but are you happy? You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
right, yeah.
For real,
like
for
it's
real.
just it's no really respect anymore for that.
But when we come back, we're going to talk about, do you feel that you're at that age where you're being pressured to get married? We'll talk about that more. All right, we'll be back in just a moment with our single men.